mindfulness is really about cultivating our awareness that what we have in the world is what we have right here in this moment. And that everything else is something we've thought about the future, something we've recalled about the past, some ideas we've had about how things are or how things should be. But when we kind of boil it down, all we really have is a present moment, what's right here in this moment. And some people have suggested that distress or suffering is really very simply the struggle with what is. If you think about that for a second, what does that mean, the struggle with what is? Even if you use something like driving to an appointment and you're late, and you're stressed out because you're late. Well, that's how we would describe it in simple English terms. I'm stressed because I'm late. What's stressful is that we're here and we don't want to be. We're here and we want to be there. We have thoughts about what it's going to mean if we get there late. The judgment that causes our suffering is what we put on top of what we actually have. Just accepting that's what's here is here. And being able to meet ourselves at that particular point and to be able to see ourselves clearly and see our situation and then decide upon a way to proceed. So how does that relate to depression? That whole idea about changing the person's relationship with the activity of their mind is really so parallel or so intertwined with what mindfulness is about, which is observing, just watching all of this activity of the mind, that because I'm sitting here and I have a thought doesn't make it real, doesn't make it something I have to follow or believe in. It's just a thought. Easy thing for me to say. It's a hard thing to do when you encounter a situation and the thought that comes into your mind is, I'm no good, or I've never been able to handle things like this, or I'm not very bright, or whatever it is. But slowing down, paying attention, practicing mindfulness, which really the means by which we teach people mindfulness is meditation, stopping moment to moment, non-judgmental awareness of whatever is here.